I bring you balance and clarity. Today, I want to talk about something many people misunderstand, which is witchcraft. Immediately, some people hear the word witch. They think only about evil, darkness, or destruction. But in traditional African spirituality, the concept was deeper than that. So today, I want to explain it in a simple way. Now we are going to talk about why people fear the word witchcraft. Many people grew up hearing witches are evil, witches destroy lives, witches kill people, witches are dangerous. So fear became the first thing connected to the word. Movies, religion, and stories also increased that fear. Because of this, many people never stopped to ask what the traditional Africans originally mean by these spiritual concepts. Traditional spirituality saw spiritual power differently because in many African traditions, spiritual power was not always seen as completely good or completely evil. Spiritual power was understood as a force. And like every force, it depends on who is using it, why they are using it, and how they are using it. For example, fire can cook food, but fire can also burn a house. Does that mean fire itself is evil? No. It depends on how it is used. That is how many traditional systems viewed spiritual power. The role of powerful spiritual forces in traditional belief systems. Some spiritual forces were connected to protection, balance, justice, fertility, wisdom, discipline, and spiritual authority. Elders respected these forces because they believed spiritual balance was important in society. That is why old traditions taught respect, humility, and caution. Yes, spiritual power can also be misused. Now, this does not mean every spiritual act is good. Traditional spirituality also accepts that human beings can misuse power. Some people may use spiritual knowledge for jealousy, manipulation, revenge, greed, or destruction. So the problem is not always the existence of spiritual power itself. The real issue is the intention of the person using it. Religion changed the conversation. When Christianity and Islam became widespread in Africa, many traditional spiritual concepts were immediately labeled evil or demonic. Because of this, many people stopped learning the original meanings behind certain traditional beliefs. Over time, fear replaced understanding. And you should avoid arrogance in spiritual matters. One thing many elders taught is never speak carelessly about spiritual matters. Traditional spirituality teaches humility. That is why many elders avoided arrogant statements like, I am greater than every spiritual force, or nothing spiritual exists. Because wisdom teaches respect, balance, and caution. My purpose is not to force anybody into any belief. My purpose is education and understanding. Before judging African traditional spirituality, learn its history, meanings, and deeper teachings first.